Yeah, man. I'm gonna plan a trip out there by next summer. No, I know. I'm not worried about that. By then, I'll be set. By a year from now, a year from now, I'll be set because I'm not coming alone. I'm making sure P and them are with me. I don't, I don't see any potential women in my life in the near future right now. So I am looking at. No, I'm not worried about none of it. So what I'm doing, that's what I'm saying. I want to be free when I go out there anyway, because I plan on having a little bit of British fun. Might have to take one home with me. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, listen. Don't listen. Don't let me find a light skinned caramel cutie with a fucking British accent. She's coming home with me. She's coming home with me. Yeah, I know. Nah, she gotta have a British accent. There's actually one that there's one that I fuck with on TikTok, but she's young. I just fuck with her because of her music. I be trying to support her. But I told her, I said, you know what made me come to you? What? She was like, what? I was like, your accent and the fact that you're light skinned. hmm you know me, it don't matter. hmm Oh, it don't matter. You know me, I don't care. You're gonna be con, huh? Oh, I thought you said he's gonna be con. Hold on. Gonna be that guy. Sue? Sue, you one of those motherfuckers. Mongolia. Mongolia. Fuck it, let's get it. I don't give a fuck how this fight goes. Let's just get it. I'm bored. I'm up for no fucking reason at 4. Well, I'm up because I'm up. That's just me. I'm always up at fucking 4 a.m. Like, I just don't be tired. Like, I ain't got no reason to go to sleep. So, hey.
Welcome into the WBC arena. We've been waiting a long time to see these two get it on. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
The monster himself, Zhu Kan, fighting out of Beijing, China. An entire country hopes that this man can get the job done. Here comes Jaime Munguia, very intimidating, fighting out of Tijuana, Mexico. Rarely takes a step back. He's all forward.
Look at this. These fighters are so up for it. Look at that.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
TikTok letting me know because dude asked me if I play
this
UFC 5. I'm like,
for 8 rounds of boxing.
Really
in the red corner, from
you know,
Beijing,
China. Shit. I'm ready to get back. I'm ready to get on that FC with you. That's why I made room.
Known as the monster, Zhu Kan.
Zhu Kan, do it.
Blue corner, from Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico. Here is the hard-hitting knockout artist and a super welterweight champion of the world, Jaime Munguia.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Couldn't land that jab. Straight right just misses. He threw a punch and just got countered. There was so much hype surrounding. Live up to the hype.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of those millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
How about that time counter shot? You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Straight right just misses.
Okay, I had to see what that punch did.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
You fight the swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Got him. The jab doesn't quite connect. That jab doesn't find a home. A perfect counter shot. Has Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Jukan in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
You've been in fights like that. When you think you come up,
Hey,
ring
look,
away.
biggest fight the British
like
ever
you
put
just
up.
seen his son.
Breathe, just get.
Well, we've just taken a
The
big breath,
Chinese
and here
today,
we go
motherfucker.
again. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
The straight right just misses. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Counter punching. Johnny, I love watching these lighter fighters just based on the hand speed and the foot movement. So impressive to watch. Beautiful counter shot. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Fucking noodle on, bro.
He blocks the jab.
What's up?
Men step back for just a moment. Nice counter. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jukan in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that. Here's the bell start round 3. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Which fighter will say no mas? How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Hard. Look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brain.
And this for that jab. That counter punch caught him clean. Nice stop, but that won't score.
Blocking high. Get the fuck out of here.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movements. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
The straight right just misses. Nice job getting that punch through. Good defense on the right uppercut. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Zhu Kan in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance.
Back at it in round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
What you've got to do, Teddy, is anticipation. You've got to...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. The monster, dazed. Zhu Kan goes down.
That's the canvas.
And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it
Fuck
any
touch
better.
gloves,
I
touch the
need
canvas.
to see that again.
I'll kind of smoke my blunt while you're mashing buttons to get it. You can do it. Oh, you got up. I need to get to like that bitch. Well, I'm gonna knock you down again. When I do, I'm gonna spark that bitch up.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nope, that hook won't score. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Good counter punch. And he scores with the counter. Well done with that counter shot. Nice job slipping that left uppercut. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
There's a counter shot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Catch and shoot. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Zhu Kan in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, got right. Brush it off, get on with the job.
Now relax. Don't be looking there. Switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight. Now you've been backing. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. Confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of that jab, and then just start gathering your pace. Win this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks. Doing the gaps will appear.
Here's the bell to start round 5. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head through.
Exerted here. Nice counter shot. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
His jab just got blocked. They exchange punches. His stamina is off the charts. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than that.
Oh, I was the nose.
Beautiful counter punch. Won't score with that right uppercut. Can't find a home for that jab.
Oh my God.
Flat on his back. Is he going to get up? That punch
Is
to the
that
head
it?
looks
Is
so
that
good
it?
live. Let's see it again in slow motion. And really,
Okay, I'm about to say. All right, I got stamina. I got stamina and a move.
at some point the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Talk about Jaime Munguia in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You're being put down. You've got to...
This is the beginning of round 6. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
And he just missed with that left jab. And He wasn't ready for that counter punch. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Solid punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Missed him with that uppercut. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
The only fear you have with this lightweight is has he punched himself out? Shu Khan, the monster! That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it? So apparently the referee deems it's not that serious, and this fight moves on.
Saved your ass.
Talk about Jaime Munguia in that last round.
That
You've heard the old
referee
phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
I didn't even know I was
Here
cut
we go.
like that.
It's round 7. Those counter punches have to hurt. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Punch, counter. It's about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
That counter shot lands. Holding nothing back here in the round. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Nice counter shot. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Get up. What hit me? What hit me?
Look great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
You're right, Todd.
Bro, I
what a
blocked.
shot.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck hit me at this game? This game. The accuracy. Like, what did you hit?
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Right in the head.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Perfect counter lands. He just misses with that jab. We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Jaime Munguia in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
To make up. You've been close to this fight.
There's the bell to start round 8. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, thinking.
How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
That.
Mike.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You gotta get up first.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
The jab can't find a home. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Nice counter punch. That's a good start to the round for this guy.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect...
Gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. And that is that. It is a knockout. What a win. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I've got to see that again.
With a left hook. Power punch. Good fight, Liquid. That was a good fight. To the wire. To the end. Yeah.
It happened. You saw it here.
Yeah, because if I would have got the knockdown with the one, but if I would have knocked you down twice and you would have got up, it would have been a 10-7 round. I'd have won by 1 point. So, but yeah, if it would have just been the one knockdown, yeah, it would have been a draw. But yeah, I came back. Yeah, it's the gas. I started picking and choosing. I said, why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? Down to running back, you know me. I'm always down to the running back, my friend. Yeah, no. Let me roll up though. Yeah, I just accepted it. You're born in 83? That's what's up. Yeah, I was born in 81. So, yeah, I'm 30 and 20, man. about to go through the fighters right now. All right, he's Ricky fucking Hatton. Ricky, where's Ricky at? Ricky's down here. He's 84. Yeah, let's give Ricky some problems. I don't know though. Ryan can't really take a punch like that. Alright, I'm rolling. I'm gonna smoke through the intros, and then that way I ain't gotta smoke during the rounds.
Welcome to the WBC Arena. They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk the walk. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson. There's only one, Ricky Hatton, fighting out of Manchester, United Kingdom, one of the most beloved fighters in English boxing history.
Mark Rhoda.
King Ryan Garcia, one of the most famous boxers the world over, the fastest hands in the game. They call him Flash.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
Yeah, I'm opening up
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing from Manchester, England, a popular and exciting junior welterweight and welterweight champion of the world, Ricky Hitman Hatton. Fighting out of the blue corner,
it's already almost
from
there.
Victorville, California. Here
Once
is
I
the
open the
exciting
studio,
boxing
once I open,
sensation,
nah, look.
King
Once I open the studio, so I
Ryan
can record people in the crib,
Garcia.
I ain't gotta worry about shit. I have fun.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this show.
Yeah, I got. Oh no, I do. I got all my contracts. I got everything, and then I'm gonna take weekends. Certain days off.
That's when you get a good fight, one-on-one.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight.
Like I might honestly
might we finally have a fight.
Start getting rid of like I might not do business.
These two lightweights are showing you why they are the best of the best.
Unless there's the right amount of money, you know what I mean? Then
and just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up.
Yeah, did I cut you already?
Caution being thrown to the wind. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
Did you see the nerves on that fight stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner, you've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
When you watch lightweights, you expect high-level footwork and hand speed, and that's what we're getting here this afternoon. Beautiful counter shot. How about that time counter shot? The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? high-octane battle.
Oh, I'm blocking. Get the fuck out.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Then step back for just a moment.
See what I mean? Like, I tapped that so.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Yeah.
Let's talk about happening that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
You're much better than this guy. You're much better.
Great round. Now relax. Just keep him on the end of that jab.
Here we go for
Yeah, I
round
got some
two.
shit in the works, man. I got so many beats on deck right now.
Find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure
What
on.
are you punching? You punching at the lights, Liquid?
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Defense is not an option for these two. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. They've got a big reach advantage here. Let's see if they can take advantage.
You've got to fight dirty, Todd. You've got to get you close. You've got to fight on the blind side of the referee. You've got to find a way in.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Perfect counter lands. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Unlike the heavier fighters, these fighters throw so many punches, it's hard to keep up. That jab misses. Watch the left uppercut. Left hook just missed. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Oh, Liquid.
Let's talk about happening that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Too. Who's gonna shoot? You got any heavy punches out to hit you or try to
Here we
throw
go
at
in
you?
round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Bro, you see me.
Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show him your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
He missed with the jab. Oh, that punch. Lucky to have avoided that left uppercut. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered.
And blocking it.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into a rhythm, the fight is over.
That uppercut doesn't get through. And he scores with the counter. Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Holding. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
Where did that...
Body shot.
Fuck they talk about?
Yeah, that should be fine, bro.
Let's talk about Hatton in that last round.
I'm gassed, bro.
On to the
We're
fourth
in
we
the
go.
round 4,
It's been
and
a
I'm
nightmare
gassed.
so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking, because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
A shot from the gods took him out.
I hit you. That was a punch to the face, but it didn't connect. But I guess I dropped you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
He got up. Ricky got up. Ricky got up.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's good in that once. He knows what shot works.
The
And
blood.
not to land it. He'll try and do it again. He's just not got to get triggered.
Missed with that right uppercut. He threw a punch and just got countered. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. And the kid goes down. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
Even I. 1, 2, 3.
Alright, yeah, no, their faces like I hate him here, Khan, because the way he looks when he's knocked out.
Let's talk about Hatton in that last round.
They believe
It's
their
like
fighter
Cash
has
Patel,
it in the
bro.
tank.
This shit looks
Get
like
your boxing back
fuck.
together. Listen,
There's the bell to start round 5. They ring the bell, and here we go. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas.
I block, bro. I'm blocking low. Get the fuck out of here. I think that's the fight.
They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up.
Yeah, that's it. Get the fuck out of here. Man, don't ever pick Ricky Hatton again. I'm beating the shit out of him. Good shit. Good shit. Hey, I can't. Look, I can't be mad because I beat
So time
you
to go
and
celebrate.
other people in similar fashion. So I can't be mad. It happens. I played around with you too much, fucker. Tiebreaker, huh? Don't pick Cash Patel. Don't pick Ricky Hatton, and I won't beat your ass. Or I'm gonna punch their fucking faces in. Let's do it. I don't know who to go in heavyweight. I don't know. Floyd, my boy. Floyd, my boy. Smoke weed every day.
are looking live at the WBC Arena. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. The gentleman of boxing, Floyd Patterson, 6 foot tall with a 71-inch reach. And his opponent, Deontay Wilder. He is the Bronze Bomber, 6 foot 7 inches tall with that massive 83-inch reach.
Oh my goodness, look at the reach difference there. That reach is going to be an absolute nightmare to deal with, because if that jab is used and that right hand is followed, there is going to be a problem tonight.
The gentleman of boxing, Floyd Patterson, one of the legends of legends, fighting out of Waco, North Carolina, a true heavyweight superstar. The Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder, fighting out of
Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
Tuscaloosa.
In the red corner, from Brooklyn, New York, here is the Olympic gold medalist, the 2-time heavyweight champion of the world, and truly one of the all-time greats, introducing Floyd.
I don't know where shit is where you gotta
Not
go
too
from. I know
many
London.
seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues
Everybody
to
know
build
London.
for
No, I
this
know.
showdown.
This is
No,
the
I know a
night.
little bit about
Everybody's
it.
looking forward to this night. The heat, the atmosphere.
I was cool in school with like
Thousands
geography,
of fans
history,
here in
and certain
attendance
shit like
tonight,
that.
but when the
That
bell
was the
rings,
shit
there
I
will only be 2 that we're talking about.
Yeah.
The time has finally arrived. These 2 men have been jawing
I'm
at
here.
each other for
I'm here.
months.
I'm just chilling. I'm
The
here.
talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. Can't score with that right uppercut. These 2 fighters are made for one another. A lot of trash talk between these 2 fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Oh, get
So
out of here.
hot,
I'm
so
knocking the
heat.
fuck out
There's
of
a
him.
roof on here. You don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under. You're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
The straight right just misses.
I'm just too tall,
There's an
bro. I keep
uppercut,
missing
a
my
big
dad.
uppercut, and his knees buckled that time.
Oh. No, Floyd's dope.
We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move.
I don't
you
really
hit
play
and you don't
Wilder.
get
I don't
hit.
know his
Do
punches.
not give an outside fighter time
I've
to
used
think.
them.
You've got to make the fighter panic.
Or he's
You've
fucking
got to rush the
flat-footed like
fighter
a
into doing things
motherfucker.
they
But
don't
he's so
normally
tall,
do.
missing.
Halfway through the round, and man, these 2 are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Ooh, they landed a good jab there. They exchange punches. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. When are we going to see a jab from these 2? And they block the right uppercut. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. Catch and shoot. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye.
And there's the bell for round 2. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Ronda Rousey once told me when she gets into a fight, her mentality was minimum effort, maximum efficiency.
Others just want to mow you down. They want to walk straight through as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
That's what the announcer's talking about. Ronda Rousey wants to. I don't give a fuck with Ronda Rousey.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Nice counter shot. And he scores with the counter. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Good counter punching. Ooh, that really affected Floyd there. And that'll do it. Patterson goes down. Everything looks better in slow
like
motion.
Mike
Let's
Tyson's
take
punch
another
out.
look.
That's lights out right there.
What did you get to?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
They've got a big reach advantage here. Let's see if they can take advantage.
You're getting in there with a fighter with a longer reach. Now you've got to depend on your footwork, your pressure fighting, slip inside the shot, slip outside the shot. But when you do it, you don't just slip, you've got to capitalize on it. Throw some shots after that to make them scared of letting a shot go.
Good defense to block the hook. Oh, what a punch! The perfect counter lands. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Get your mind back.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man, good man.
Just get your shots off and don't give them anything. Go back and win the round.
Absolute pair. Good work out there. The jab's working nice. Those
Lost in this fight and now you're letting back into it. Now, it's a tough fight.
And there's the bell for round 3. Gotta get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? They better start respecting each other's punching power. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
No rest for the weary. The courage on display here is incredible. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
The stamina is off the charts. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody up.
Back we could improve that last fight.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Every time they throw a shot, they get counters. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Good job stopping that uppercut. There's a counter shot. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This
Had
is
that
about
mad
what?
hit.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That counter shot lands. Misses with that uppercut. And it's lights out. That will do it. What a knockout win.
That's it.
And look at that
I don't
body
like-
shot. They
I like
couldn't
Wilder.
have thrown it any
I really
better.
don't like him.
Where did...
I didn't like him as a fighter. I'm not a hater of Wilder, but his flat-footedness and that stamina has always been, it's never been tested till we met Tyson. He's a good fighter. He's smart, but he he relies too much on his power, bro. Like if Wilder could do
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen.
Fury
A
and a couple other
knockout
guys,
victory
Usyk,
and one of
he
the
could wear
biggest
you down like a
surprises of the
Usyk.
year.
Well,
Jab
there's
you,
no
hit you
argument right
with
there.
a shot,
That- you
and
say
drop
it.
you.
Night,
Where you-
night.
Oh, he would have been man. But he didn't have to move that head or those feet. Good shit. I'll get you on the next one. Yeah. get to some zombies. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'll be right back. I have to switch accounts. Hold on.